Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Riska and then my ID number is A121236160. Welcome back to my video, and then today we can talk about 10 ways to stop translating in your head. Let's start it. Alright, identify objects around you in English. To identify objects around you in English, you need to understand the different types of objects and their functions in a sentence. There are three main types of objects in English. The first, direct objects, and the second, indirect objects, and the third, objects of propositions. The first, direct objects. Direct objects are the things, people, or events being assessed given by the verbs. For example, in the sentence John loves Mary, the direct object is Mary. In the sentence she ate a sandwich, the direct object is sandwich. The second, for example, indirect objects are the recipients of verbs as opposed to direct objects being the product of an action. For example, in the sentence Mary offered Maya a pillow, the indirect object is Maya, and then in the sentence he gave her a gift, the direct object is here. The third, for example, objects of propositions. Objects of propositions are types of objects that are affected by prepositions. For example, in the sentence, she is the best among us, the object of the proposition is us. In the sentence, this book is on the table, the object of the propositions is table. And then here is an example of how to identify objects around you in English. The first, look for nouns or noun phrases that are affected by a verb or a proposition. For example, in the sentence, the cat is sleeping on the couch. The nouns are cat and couch, the nouns. The second, determine the type of object based on its functions in the sentence. In this sentence, cat is the direct object and couch is the object of the propositions. Repeat phrases you hear native speakers use. Repeating phrases you hear native speakers use is a helpful technique for improving your English pronunciations and fluency. Here are some tips and resources for practicing these skills. Maybe you need the first, listen and repeat practice. Watch videos like listen and repeat practice. Speak English like a native speaker. Two will help you pronunciation common English expressions the native way. The second, repeat after me lessons. Engage in repeat after me English lessons with native speaker to learn common phrases and improve your pronunciations. The third, everyday conversations practice listening to native speakers in everyday conversations to identify and repeat the process. The fourth, book and media. Read books and watch media in English and try to read out loud interesting lines or passage to practice pronunciations. 5. Polite ways to ask for repeats. Learn polite expressions to ask people to repeat themselves, such as sorry or say that again. By regularly practicing these techniques, you can improve your listening and speaking skills in English and become more confident in your ability to communicate like a native speaker. Alright, make a situation where you can escape into your native language. Making a situation where you can escape into your native language can be a helpful strategy for managing stress or anxiety, especially when you are in a foreign country or surrounded by people who speak a different language. Here are some tips for creating such situations. The first, find a native speakers. Seek out a native speaker of your language who can provide you with a sense of comfort and familiarity. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a stranger who speaks your language. The second, watch movies or TV shows. Watch movies or TV shows in your native language to immerse yourself and in the language and culture. This can be a great way to unwind and relax after a long day. The third, read books. Read books in your native language to improve your reading skills and gain a deeper understanding of your own culture. Fourth, listen to music. Listen to music in your native language to connect with your culture and feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. 5. Attend cultural events. Attend cultural events for or festivals that celebrate your native language and culture. This can be a great way to meet other people who share your background and interest. By creating these types of situations, you can escape into your native language and feel a sense of comfort and familiarity, which can help you manage stress and anxiety in a foreign environment. Watch TV and movies in your target language without subtitles. Watching TV and movies without subtitles in your target language can be a challenging but rewarding experience for improving your listening and comprehension skills. Here are some tips and research to help you get started. First, start with familiar content. Begin by watching TV shows or movies that you have already seen with subtitles in your target language. This will help you recognize the word and phrases you already know, making it easier to follow the content without subtitles. Second, use subtitles in your native language. If you find it too difficult to watch without subtitles, you can use subtitles in your native language to help you understand what's the content. This will allow you to focus on the sound and pronunciation of the words in your target language. While still following the content, don't bring a dictionary to your lessons. Not bringing a dictionary to your language lesson can be a helpful strategy for improving your vocabulary and language skills. Here are some reasons why. First, encourage active learning. When you don't have a dictionary, you are forced to rely on your own knowledge and understanding of the language. This encourages active learning and helps you to remember new words and phrases better. Second, develop listening and comprehension skills. When you listen to native speakers without a dictionary, you are forced on really to context and intonation to understand new words. This helps to develop your listening and comprehension skills, which are essential for effective communications. Train responses to common questions. Training responses to common questions can help you improve your English language skills, especially when it comes to speaking and conversing with native speakers. Here are some tips and resources to help you train your response. The first, practice with a friend. Find a native English speaker or language exchange partner and practice answering common questions in English. This will help you become more comfortable with the language and improve your pronunciation and fluency. Use language learning resources. There are many online resources available to help you learn common English phrases and responses. For example, expressions English over a lesson of 100 real English phrases to answer common questions quickly and confidently. Study with material that don't provide a translation. Studying with material that don't provide translations can be a valuable learning experience as it encourages you to think critically and develop your language skills. Here are some benefits of using materials without translation. The first, improve comprehension. When you study with materials that don't provide translations, you are forced to rely on your understanding of the language. This can help improve your comprehension skills and increases your proficiency in the language. The second, better pronunciation. Listening to native speakers and understanding their pronunciation can help you improve your own pronunciation skills. However, it's important to note that studying with materials without translation can also be challenging. It might require more effort and time to understand the contents, and you may need to use additional resources such as dictionaries or language learning apps to help you along the way. It's also important to remember that comprehension and fluency take time to develop, so be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Study process in addition to single vocabulary. Studying process in addition to single vocabulary words can greatly enhance your language skills. Phrases are groups of words that are commonly used together and can convey a specific meaning for functions in a sentence. Here are some tips and research to help you study phrases. The first, listen to native speakers. Listen to native speakers of the language you are listening to. Hear how phrases are used in the context. You can find native speakers on language learning platforms, YouTube, or by joining language learning groups in your community. The second, use language learning resources. There are many language learning resources that focus on phrases rather than individual vocabulary words. For example, expresses English over a list of 100 real English phrases to answer common questions quickly and confidently. Do your daily activities in English where possible. Doing your daily activities in English where possible can be a great way to practice and improve your language skill. Here are some tips and ideas for incorporating English into your daily routine. The first, listen to English music. Listen to English music. Improve your listening skills and expand your vocabulary. You can find music on streaming platforms like Spotify or Apple Music, or by searching for English language learning playlists online. The second, use English in your daily conversation. Try to use English in your daily conversation, even if it's just a few words or phrases. This will help you to become more comfortable using the language and improve your fluency. Remember, practicing English in your daily routine can help you to improve your language skills and become more confident in your ability to communicate in the language. Use a learned dictionary for new words. The first, collocations and idiomatic expressions. A learned dictionary may also include information on collection and idiomatic expressions, which are common combinations of words that have a specific meaning. The second, up to date. A learned dictionary is regularly updated to include new words and meanings, ensuring that learners have access to the most current language. Some popular learning dictionaries include the Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary, the Cambridge Learner's Dictionary, and the Merriam-Webster Learner's Dictionary. These dictionaries can be found in print or online, and many also offer mobile apps and other digital research for learners. So those are 10 tips to help you stop translating in your head. I know it's very difficult, but it takes time and it takes practice, and I hope that these are a few strategies that can help you as you study any language, of course, in your English language. Alright, so the next topic is how to course like in English native speakers. The first piece is a slang term used for urine. This sentence is usually used in a more informal context and can also be referred to as vulgar. The sentence can be used as another synonym for urine, such as pee, wee, tinkle, and pedal. The second piece of to be really angry. I can say, hey, I'm really pissed at you right now. Why did you do that for? The third, loser used to describe an uncool person. The word loser is often used to say that someone is not cool or not interesting. It means loser is a word used to say that someone does not have desired qualities or traits. Example sentence of loser in English. The first, don't be a loser, come out with us. The second, you are such a loser, you can't even dance. Idiot used to insult people by saying they are not intelligent. Idiot is a pretty commonly used to express that someone is not intelligent or does not have the desired intellectual ability. For example, of the sentence idiot in English, you are such an idiot, you can't even tie your shoes. He's an idiot, he can't even play chess. Sad used to show disappointment or frustration without using a stranger curse words. The word "sad" is used to express that someone is experiencing failure or an undesirable outcome or does not have the desired qualities. Example sentence in English shows the first "should can't believe I did that." Second, sit up used to forcibly tell someone to stop talking. We can say sit up, no way. Take it up to be really angry. Fool similar to saying someone is like a clown. We can say you are acting like a fool right now. Jerk like insult used to describe someone who is mean. For example, it refers someone by another person. That person is by a jerk. Wimp. Listening someone who isn't strong. So how was it view about the topic? Alright, now we will discuss the material about the topic is 10 ways to say hello in English. The first, good morning. Let's start the day. It's the first thing you say to someone when you see them in the morning. For example, good morning guys, how are you today? Second, hello. The meaning of hello is a sentence used to say the command welcome or good morning to someone. For example, sentence of hello in English. The first, hello, want to grab a coffee? Second, hello, do you want to hang out later? The third, long time no see. It means long time no see is a phrase used to express that you are presenting yourself to someone when you have not seen for a long time. An example sentence of long time no see in English. The first, long time no see. It's good to be back in touch. The second, long time no see. Can we make plans to meet up? Third, how have you been? Is a phrase commonly used to express how are you or what's been going on to someone. How have you been is a phrase used to express that you want to know how someone has been developing and changing over the past time. For example, a sentence, how have you been in English? The first, how have you been? I've been working on some new projects. Second, how have you been? I've been trying to stay healthy. 4. How are you? Is a phrase that is often used to say what's up or what's happening to someone. It means how are you is a sentence that is used to express that you want to know how someone is progressing and changing over the past period of time. For example, sentence how are you or how are you in English. The first, how are you? I've been looking forward to seeing you. Second, how are you? I've been thinking about you. 5. How is it going? Is a phrase commonly used to say that, what's happening or what's currently happening to someone. It means how is it going is a sentence used to express that you want to know how someone has been progressing and changing over the recent period. An example of the sentence how is it going in English. The first, how is it going? It's good to see you again. Second, how is it going? What's new with you? 6. The phrase what's up is often used to say what's happening or what's going on to someone. It means what's up is a phrase used to express that you want to know how someone has been developing and changing over the past time. Example of the praise what's up in English, the first, what's up? It's good to see you again. The second, what's up? What's new with you? 7. Good afternoon is a sentence that is often used to say good afternoon or good evening to someone. An example sentence of good afternoon in English, the first, good afternoon, how are you? Second, good afternoon, have a nice day. 8. It's nice to meet you is a phrase often used to express pleasure to meet you or nice to meet you to someone you have just met. For example, it's been a pleasure meeting you, or hi, it's nice to meet you, my name is Riska. Alright, that brings us to end of this lesson 10 when ways to say hello. Alright, now we can discuss the material about how to ask and give directions. The first, where is the? You can say, where is the bank? 2. I need to go to the. For example, you can say, I need to go to the police stations. 3. How do I get to the? You can say, how do I get to the museum? 4. Is there a near here? For example, is there a library near here? 5. Excuse me, do you know where the is? You can say, excuse me, do you know where the park is? 6. Is the far from here? You can say, is the post office far from here? 7. Turn left. You can say, turn left after 2 blocks. 8. Turn right. Turn right at the third traffic light. 9. Go straight. 10. Go past. You can say, go past the court. 11. At the corner of each. At the corner of 12. In front of the bus station is in front of the supermarket. 13. Behind. You can say, the parking lot is behind the movie theater. 14. Next to. You can say, for example, the restaurant is next to the park. 15. Between. The store is between the coffee shop and the in the pet store. Alright, okay, that's all for these lessons which praise do you, and then the last material, this video, we will be talking about making complaints in English. So let's get started. The first, I am starving. These expressions indicate that someone feels very in need of food and lacks energy due to hunger. Hunger usually arises when the body needs food intake to maintain balance. 2. It's noisy. This phrase indicates that the environment around someone is noisy or bustling, making the atmosphere unsettled or difficult to concentrate. Noise can disrupt someone's comfort and productivity. 3. It's hot. This sentence is used when someone feels that the surrounding environmental temperature is high. Expensive heat can make someone feel uncomfortable, tired, or even cause overheating in the body. 4. It's cold. This expression indicates that the temperature around someone is low. Feeling cold can affect physical comfort and cause discomfort if someone is not derisively enough. 5. It's too expensive. This sentence states that the price of a good or service is considered unworthwhile or exceeded the value expended by someone. This can lead to an inability to purchase or enjoy something desired. 6. I'm tired. This expression describes a person physical or mental fatigue. Tiredness can be caused by lack of sleep, strenuous activities, or stress, and can affect a person's performance and quality of life. 7. I've gained weight. This phrase indicates that someone has experienced weight gain. This is usually caused by unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise, or genetic factors, and can impact a person's health. 8. I am always short of money. This expression implies that someone often find themselves in a financial situation that is not sufficient to meet their needs or desires. This condition can cause stress and limit someone's life changes. 9. My job is boring. This sentence indicates that someone feel understated or unentertained by the job they are currently doing. Job boredom can reduce someone's motivations and performance in the workplace. 10. That person smells. These expressions states that someone has an unpleasant or bad aroma. This unpleasant smell can disturb people around them and cause discomfort. 11. Too much traffic jam. This phrase indicates that there are a large number of vehicles stopped or stalled on the road, thereby obstructing traffic and making the journey slow and annoying. 12. The Wi-Fi here is too slow. This expression indicates that the wireless internet connection's speed and a place is inadequate or slow. Low internet speed can hinder online activities and affect user experience. 13. My boss is annoying. This phrase shows someone's discomfort with the attitude or behavior of their boss that is considered disturbing or unpleasant. A bad relationship with a superior can affect someone's motivations and job satisfaction. 14. His salary is too low. This sentence implies that the amount of payments received by someone from their work is considered inadequate or not commensurate with the effort and the time invested. A low salary can make it difficult for someone to meet their living needs. 15. I don't like it. This expression shows someone's dislike for something. Someone might feel uncomfortable, unpleasant, or dissatisfied with something that doesn't match their preferences. Alright, so that's the material. This is my video, so we can so I say thank you, and then assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again.